Hey everyone, this is Jason Lee with Next Level Guitar, and today I want to bring you the 6-string effects Sea Breeze. This is pretty much chorus, vibrato, phaser, tremolo, all in one. I mean, not specifically, but it really blends them all together in a really smooth way. We're just going to call it a heavy chorus. If you would like a free video lesson that's not on YouTube, click on the link below and we'll send you a free video lesson and ebook courtesy of Next Level Guitar. Cool, so I'm going to show you the pedal right now. It's pretty simple. It's 4 knobs. You've got depth, speed, volume, and treble. Nice switch right here. Again, with 6-string effects, you can't use a battery, which I don't really care about. I always use pedal boards anyways, or I'm using a power supply just because I'm doing either long studio sessions and I don't want to worry about the batteries wearing out. The really cool thing I like about this is that you actually, for having a rotating, chorusing, phaser kind of pedal, you've got an adjust. You know, the light is moving. I'm going to move my hand there and try and get that on. Yeah, there we go. You can actually see as I'm moving the speed. You can see how the light's blinking. Hopefully, you can see that on screen. I think it's really cool. If you play live a lot, you know that you know if your knob got moved and you have it in the wrong setting, that light is a big difference for you. So I think that's something that's really cool with this. I think all pedals should have it standard, but most don't. It's just on, and you're, going to your show and you're trying to set up real quick and get your pedals ready, but at the same time, it gets moved and you're screwed. So that's a big plus that I like. These have really good quality switches on them. The knobs are real smooth too, but the big feature is going to be that pulsating light, depending on how much speed you have. I'm going to start off with the sound that I used in the intro, which is just going to be a really nice, basic, slow sound. I have a real Leslie, and this comes pretty close to that idea of the effect. If I am out on the road or you're out on the road, it's a really good pedal to take with you because it sounds really fat and warm as opposed to just picking that thinner side of the mid frequencies that you get at a lot of the Leslies. So here we go. I'm just going to play some really just smooth chords for you. You can hear after about 2 seconds it finally starts to come around again, and I've got the speed at nothing right now. It's 0 technically. So the vintage amp and the Strat are doing a lot of the work, but if you really want that subtle sound that a lot of the pedals can't get, in my opinion, this is the one to go with. Really hear it coming on there because I'm hitting some different frequencies. So that's one of the settings. I want to get into some of the faster stuff and the medium stuff right now. So the tone I'm using now is a little bit more of a light phaser, almost like a heavy chorus effect because they are kind of a brother or sister effect. I love this tone actually if you're doing something real 60s sounding or you want to create your own and mix it with the band. You can hear it's just got that going with it, which I think is killer. Very close to a Leslie. And again, too, I've got the depth at 5. I'm just gonna, turn it up right now. We're gonna go to 8. Let's go to like 7 or 8 now. Listen to the difference of the depth. So now you're really starting to get that Leslie effect. You can imagine having, an AB box or something and splitting this out to 2 different amps. The pedal, but it's extremely usable. It still sounds like I'm playing a custom shop Strat and a '67 Bandmaster while I'm running through the pedal. So I think the cleanliness of the pedal, transparency.
That's a good word.
I love that word. Today's word is going to be transparency. So it's a really transparent pedal, and that's what I really need, you know, if I'm really picky about my tone, about what instruments I'm using. Most phasers, if you take, no offense, but if you take a phase 90 or some of the other pedals, they're a little harsh. It tends to add that harshness to it. And you can hear it right here. That's a pretty heavy phasing going on. And it's exactly like the tone. I'm going to turn it off. Okay? Okay, now on. I mean, if anything, it's probably rolling it off even better than giving it harshness, which is awesome. So that's it for that tone. That's my favorite tone. And I'm still going to go into one more sound that you can get out of the Sea Breeze. So here is a little bit of a faster, heavier version of what the pedal can do. Really get you that close sound to the rotating speaker effect. This is probably the closest effect that I'm going to get to my real Leslie that I use in my studio, which I think is pretty awesome. I can take it with me on the road, have it as a backup. Here's the tone right here. Here's some chords. So that's going to be the heaviest version that you can get out of the Sea Breeze. It's pretty much like a heavy phaser, rotating Leslie speaker effect when the Leslie is on its fastest mode when you're running a guitar through it. It does a really good job, whether it's a backup or a primary one if you're on the budget or don't want to carry the big old cabinet around. I think it's definitely the way to go. I've tried lots of phasers, and the Sea Breeze is the one that I've pretty much kept with. I've done a video of a Univibe. I've used some other phasers in the past, but this is the one that I keep bringing out, and I keep bringing out all the time, whether it be for live or studio use, for portability. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this video of the 6-String Effects Sea Breeze. You can check them out at 6stringeffects.com. I am Jason Lee with Next Level Guitar, and make sure to check out our website, nextlevelguitar.com, with over 1,100 videos and growing.